Hello, this is Josiah Winslow recording for his client-server and e-commerce implementations course at METC for instructor Mark Cribb. Now today is the last day that I have to record an assignment video for this class because today is our last assignment. Yay! I actually decided to lump in the last half of Activity 9 along with Activity 10 for this because without even realizing it, I already did the first half of Activity 9, which was create a delete endpoint. And so the last half of that, which is create a UI functionality for the delete endpoint, as well as Activity 10, make the UI and functionality work for everything. All of this is going to be in this video, and all of this I completed over the last however long I did this. So let's go ahead and show this off. Now, there are a few things that are different here from the code that I had in class. For starters, I am insisting on using the latest version of React Router DOM, which still has routes instead of switch, and it still has that quirk where only routes can be the descendants of other routes. So in order to put the new controls over here, I had to use the element property. So that's still the same from last time. And one other thing that I changed is the UUID function, or the UUID module does not have a default export anymore. They got rid of that. So what needed to happen was for me to use the v4 function, I had to ask for it from the module and then import it with the name UUID. So I'm importing the v4 function as UUID. And then instead of using UUID.v4, the name UUID is just going to be calling that function. Yeah, as you can see, in my old version, I had this and many other pieces of code that were from the activity docs that I realized didn't work only after I put them in and committed them to GitHub. But luckily I was able to fix that. So I believe that's all that's different. I'm still using React Router DOM, by the way, which uses use navigate instead of use history. But yeah, that should be all that I've changed. I'm not aware of changing anything else. So right now I've got both the API and the React app running at the same time. So here we have the home and new post links, and the list of posts is empty. That's because I deleted all of them. But if we click new post, then we can create a new post. First post. Here is the first post. And then we can submit. And amazing, we see it in the list. And we can go ahead and click on it. See, hey, we actually just did make that post. Let's go back to the home and make a second post. So what should we put in the second post? This is not the first post. As good a post as ever, right? But what if we want to go back and change the first post to say this is not the second post? We can do that very quickly. And here we have that in the list. And even if we reload the page, it'll load that back up after calling the API to get those posts. And finally, let's do a third post that I'm going to paste the entire B-movie script. Let's see if that works. Alright, and it seems to have worked, and right now, because of some CSS rule that I have here, it's cutting this off with ellipsis. But, oh yeah, brother. Literally the entire B-movie script is posted as a blog post on my blog. And finally, let's showcase the delete button. There we go. Now it's gone. As if I never did it and as if it never existed. Alright, so that should be everything that I had to do for that assignment. And, you know, making this was fun. I really loved learning how to use React again, because I've had to do it for a previous iteration of this class. But relearning it has been pretty fun, and I see myself using it quite a lot in the future. So yeah, this has been a fun class, Mr. Crib. Happy holidays, Merry Yule, or whatever you celebrate over where you are, and take care.